So today I was able to check out Evil Dead Burn. I am a massive fan of this franchise, so anytime that a new Evil Dead movie is coming out, it will always be in my top 10 most anticipated movies of that year. And this film did not let me down. I had a great time with Evil Dead Burn. I actually think it is probably the gnarliest and scariest movie in the whole franchise, which is really saying something considering how terrifying that remake is. They also expand the mythology in ways that they haven't done with the series since the Raimi films, and they also expanded the capabilities of the Deadites in a really cool way. They feel more threatening here than ever. They work together as a group, whereas in Evil Dead Rise, it was just kind of one main Deadite with a bunch of minions. Here, the Deadites feel like one force that is controlling all these bodies that are all equally threatening. The camera work is also extremely visceral. It captures the gore in a way that no other Evil Dead film has really captured the gore, and I found that really interesting. And it is probably the best directed out of any of the non-Raimi Evil Dead films. There are several long takes where the camera will just follow the character throughout the room, with several terrifying things happening around her. The film is also great at building up tension in its first act, especially a dinner sequence involving the father character was just absolutely terrifying. Unfortunately, I did find the script to this movie to be fairly underdeveloped. The movie has a lot of really interesting ideas for what to do with its characters, but none of them really feel fleshed out. There's a subplot involving the main character and her backstory that feels really underbaked, and when they try to capitalize on it to climax her character arc, it falls completely flat. And while I really enjoy the dynamic between the family, I didn't find any one family member to be particularly memorable. It was kind of just the family as a whole was cool, but they all just kind of felt like forgettable characters. The film also has some egregiously stupid decisions towards the end that I could not get behind. Horror is my favorite genre, so I can usually look past stupid decisions if it leads to more great horror in the film, but here the decisions are so in-your-face stupid that I could not overlook it whatsoever. All things considered, I had a great time with this movie. Despite some major issues in the script department, I think this is a more than worthy follow-up to Evil Dead Rise, and cannot wait to see where this franchise goes next. I'm feeling a pretty strong 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a must-watch for any Evil Dead fan.